Hey Studio 10, so we went over fall fashion, fall accessories, but now it's time to get into fall makeup, and who better to show us how than celebrity makeup artist that we are so lucky and so happy to have right here in Lansing, Kierra Lanice. How are you?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm well, how are you?
I am so great. I'm so happy we have you. Welcome back into Studio 10, I should say. Last time you weren't on camera, but once I found out you were doing celebrities makeup from Cheryl Lee Ralph, you're doing BET Awards, red carpets, so many different festivals. I said, there is no way we cannot have you on Studio 10. So first, I want you to just give us a quick introduction and tell us, how did you get introduced into the beauty and makeup industry?
Yeah, so I have always wanted to be in fashion and beauty. My grandmother is a local designer and seamstress, and so I've always just loved, you know, fashion, beauty, all the things, the glitz and the glam. Even going back to Sexton, where I went to high school, I was in the bathrooms doing people's hair and makeup.
Oh my goodness, in between classes?
Yes, absolutely,
oh my God.
Absolutely. And so it's interesting because I've been doing this for 12 years now, and my career really took off in 2015, which is when I got my contract with what's now Paramount, but at the time it was called Viacom, and they own BET, MTV, VH1, Comedy Central, Nickelodeon, and a bunch of others. And so, yeah, that's kind of where my career took off, and I've been with them ever since, and I'm really grateful to be based in Lansing and do the things that I do.
That's amazing. And like you said, 12 years in the making. Obviously, this didn't happen overnight. This takes a lot of persistence, a lot of perseverance. But tell us, how did you start getting in these clients? You told us that you worked with Marjorie Harvey. Your work has been featured in InStyle magazine. You've done so many award shows from the BET Awards and so many more. So how did some of that start happening?
So I actually have a blog post about this that I wrote years ago. So in 2015, I'm sorry, I was asked to assist a makeup artist in LA for the BET Awards. And at the time, one of my best friends, she was a model, and so she's like, girl, you need to come out here. I really feel like you're supposed to be here this time. And long story short, I ended up going, and the morning of, everything falls through. The celebrity makeup artist, she no longer was going to be working backstage because she had to do a house call for Shaka Khan. So that meant that I couldn't go with her to the house, and that was just the end of it. But my family always says that leaders lead in every situation, and so I took that moment and I just persevered, and I went to the front desk where I was supposed to be, and I said, hi, I'm Kierra Lanice, I'm a makeup artist, where do I set up? And I went just like this. And the girl at the front desk is like, oh my gosh, let me take you to the BET production staff. And fast forward, they introduced me to a woman who I still hold dear to my heart, but she worked for Viacom, and I didn't know her name or her title or anything, and she's just like, how fast can you work? I have 5 people have to be on the red carpet. There was a makeup artist who didn't show up for the day, and yeah, let's go. I
know today you were gonna show us a little bit about some of those fall essentials that we need to always have in our kit. So why don't you walk us through what we have going on here?
Yeah, so I have a few of my favorite products. I have some bronzers, some blushes, concealers. I have a lip liner as well as a liquid lipstick. All of these products are multifaceted, and so you can use them however many times and however many ways that you want. The beauty industry has become, you know, inundated with brands and influencers and all the things. We get so confused on what to actually use for ourselves, and you think that you have to spend so much money, and you really don't. And so with your blushes, you know, you can use those on your eyes, which we're gonna do and demonstrate today. Your bronzers, again, you can use those on your eyes, your face, literally anywhere. Your concealers, if you don't wanna wear a full coverage foundation, you can spot conceal, you can clean up your eyebrows, you can do a bunch of things. This liner actually you can use on your eyes or your lips, and then I'm gonna show you as well with this liquid lipstick how you can use that in several areas on your face too.
I am so excited for us to get into all of this makeup, and you know what guys, coming up after the break, I'll get to be a celebrity for a day, and Kierra is gonna show us how we can actually use all this, just a little bit of products right here, and show us how to use it on multiple different parts of our face. So stay with us.